Alright, welcome to Talladega for the first race of the second half here in the Season 15 season. They are just finishing up practice here with Samson at the top of the board, Cody Hagan, and Racing Remsen riding out your top three. Samson and Cody Hagan here, working together in practice. That's why they are 100th of a second off each other on the board. Racing Remsen, the only other one to be up there in practice, but we'll be going on board with Samson as he has fast lap here in practice. Be a 70 lap race. Comp caution will be on lap number 20. for the most part, it stayed the same there for the second lap. Dylan Martinez with his first pole position, I believe, of the season. And Jacob Woods will be starting on his outside with Layla in third and River in fourth.
One to go. Next time by. Line up on the outside.
Get ready for our second plate race of the season here at Talladega. And we're going to quickly show you the starting order right here. Let's see if Dylan can put it in victory lane today. This is very much what this team needs. This is race number 9 on the season. 8 winners so far. If we get another winner, only 12 spots in playoffs, and 3 spots would remain for points after today if we get a new winner. Pace car will pull off as we have our long run down to the restart zone. 70 laps, 20 laps here in stage number 1, or the only stage. And at the restart zone, Dylan will take us back. Will take us to the green flag here at Talladega. River already looking to make a move for 3 wide. Got 3 wide further back in the pack. So you got the outside and inside looking very even. Maybe a car more on the outside. And the outside is going to be just like Daytona. Outside get that run here at the beginning of the race, where it will then drop off as they are already scrambling here. Get on the inside. Counting today, 9 more races to playoffs. We got Bristol, Rockingham, Mexico, Milwaukee Mile, Charlotte, Richmond, Watkins Glen, and Dover remaining here in the regular season. As the front starts to pull away a little bit from the cars behind that are side by side, and we have split into 2 packs already. One small mistake from the driver can send all these cars in a different pack. We have really lost a few cars back there. River out to lead, gonna lead here on lap number 2. Ruffahin in the second position. The outside, Tyler leading the outside. We're going to take a look at the back here, way behind the pack. Not too many unexpected drivers back here. And the pack of 3 that has currently fallen off right now, having Miko and the baby. And these cars that are side by side should be able to stick up here with their back. So up front kind of just single filed out. No moves really being made right now. Making a move will just send you to the back as you see Samson just starting to fall. There is a bit of separation going on back here. Cody Hagen, so the top 10. Cody Hagen might be in the draft and be able to keep it in there. These 4 here in a little bit of danger though. Samson is starting to fade away here. And he's taking Gage and Hagen with him. They will lose the draft there. Jake Gamble's trying to stick in the draft of the top 7. Once again, River leading at a super speedway. Different teams in this front pack of 7. Gamble trying to stick in that draft. I believe he is now out of it. Outside of 1 second, he is falling very fast. Definitely out of the draft now. Huge pack behind him though. Another 7-car pack behind him. Which if they can get it single filed out, could catch this back here. Seven-car chance to win the stage here at Talladega. Stay single filed out here and on the backstretch here. Let's see the speed difference. These guys back here going under 180, and you got the pack of 2 that actually pulled away from the pack behind them. They're going about 180 also. This pack of 3 going a little over 180. And then these 2 right behind the pack going, this pack goes about 190 here, and the front pack nearly probably reaches what seems about 195 on the straightaways. Still staying a single file, nearly halfway through the stage here. Pack of 7, this pack back here. it's only 5 cars in this pack. It's 6 cars in this pack. Not able to reach the same speed as the pack up front. Nearly going as fast enough, but they need a couple more cars to be able to catch up to that pack. In fact, it is going to be safe. They are going to stay on the lead lap. I believe these 3 here. Basically, if you are not in the last 2 packs back here, you are probably safe to stay on the lead lap. But these back markers here, they might cause a huge problem for our leaders. Definitely being double file and 3 wide at times. Now the worry here could be for the number 6 team, Fuel. Same thing happened to them at Daytona. End up having to pit another time more than the other cars, losing him the win. Leading the field here at Talladega really could be just using his fuel. Laps, but basically single file here for this front pack, and here comes the lap cars. Double file in front of our leaders. As long as they're not wide, there may be a shot for our leaders to get by at least pretty easily for at least a couple of these cars in this back. To go on the stage, and this may be the only lap traffic we catch the stage if it affects that bad. We're going to have some pitters there, so lap cars going to let the leaders by, split through the middle. Interesting, the 2 Guzman cars to go up high, and that is possibly going to give a chance for a move here in this pack. No, they'll get out back to a single file. So, just counting down to the end of the stage here for the 6th team. Really hoping that they will have to have pit stops here in the stage caution. So that was just one group of lap cars. And we have a pack of 2 here. Let's see how easy it's going to be for these leaders to get by. Looks like they're all going to go up high, but River's going to go way up high. Opening the door. But it's not going to be enough for Rafa. That's going to let Dylan on the inside. Looking for the 2nd position. Jacob Woods on the outside. Nearly 3 wide there for the 2nd position. Dylan's not going to get behind River here in stage number 1. Rafa will fall to 3rd in that. And the lap car is trying to hold on to the front pack here. That is going to slow down all the other lead lap cars. But out front, 3 different teams got 2 forwards out front, though. Six to go here in the stage. 3 cars out in front, leading the field. Got 3 cars stuck behind Ethan Hoekstra right now, and Jay Walker lost his draft because of those lap cars. And this pack here is just catching. Oh, they have a little bit of trouble with this pack here. They have completely separated because of these lap cars. Just goes to show how important it is to stay in that lead group. As the lap cars will only really get out of the way for your leader, it seems. To go in stage 1. River, Dylan, Rafa out front. Layla, Stevenson, and Woods still stuck behind Ethan Hoekstra. If they get around, they could possibly try and get up there to get that stage win. And Jay Walker has fallen. He's going to be swallowed by this pack soon, probably. That is, if any of them can sort it out and get back into a good pack. This is a lot of double files. It's just fast cars mixed with those drivers that are usually running in the rear. These drivers should be safe as they're 3 wide there. Number 16 seems to be pretty dominant at these super speedways. Messed up at Daytona though near the end, sent them quite a few positions back. But yet again gonna go and probably get the stage win. Take a look behind, still stuck behind Ethan Hoekstra. This pack all over in this pack. Pretty Hagen has now gotten out in front of that pack to maybe be able to get a little bit of pack going and get away from this monstrosity back here. He's going to have Joseph Hayes with him. Oh, the rest are just still being slowed down majorly. The next one is the 20 or the 24 back there. 3 to go in the stage. 2 to go on the stage now. So we'll come around to 1 to go here in stage 1. This pack almost a little too small to even make moves. Dylan wanted to go for it. He could possibly get Rafa to go with him. See that pack out in front of him? That's the baby, Timmy, and Miku trying to stay on the lead lap, which they will. That is a bit too big of a gap for our leaders. And off of turn 4. River easily gonna come across with the stage win here. Second stage win of the season to the 6-car team.
Yellow flag.
So that caution will come out. They will go around the track to catch the safety car. So Layla will get 4th, Stevenson 5th, Jacob Woods 6th, Jay Walker got 7th, Carpenter 8th, Cody Hagan 9th, Joseph Hayes 10th, Gamble 11th, Sampson 12th, Racing Remsen got 13th, Crosby, Hannah Gage 14th, E. Samuel 15th, Niku 16th, Timmy 17th, and the baby gets 18th. Ethan Hocha is your first one a lap down. 18 cars on the lead lap still. So we now get around the safety car here for all the cars still behind. Pit road should be open for everyone this time by, as long as you... There we go. As long as they get around the pace bridge. Yes, they will. Huge advantage here if pit road is open. They're almost certainly going to get a huge advantage that they will come down pit road. So we will look. Mixed strategies. Be very mixed strategies here. It's going to be River and Rafa, and then Dylan into 3rd. More cars coming down pit road there. Jay Walker will move up quite a few positions here in pit road. Actually, that might not be, yeah. There's Sherman there. These are a bunch of lap cars. There's Matthew Carpenter. So here's the base car, and let's see who pit and who didn't. Layla stays out to inherit the lead. Tyler Stevenson will get the 2nd position from staying out. Jacob Woods will get the 3rd position from staying out. River on back pitted. double file here, and Ethan Hoekstra still out to catch the field. Ethan Hoekstra was your lucky dog, so 19 cars will be on the lead lap. Just figuring things out back there. So your new top 10, Cody Higgins is 10th, Matthew Carpenter 9th, Jay Walker 8th, Jay Gamble 7th, Dylan Martinez 6th, Rafa Henn 5th, River in 4th, Jacob 3rd, Tyler 2nd, and Layla in the lead. So now all the way to the checkered flag with no competition cautions. See how well that outside does here on this restart.
Green, green, green.
And Layla will take us to the green flag. Back a little bit there, entering the corner, very well put together there, and that is going to send Tyler Stevenson out to the lead. River now leading that high side, Dylan behind him. Inside, not having much speed here. And Stevenson, Layla, and Woods leading the field. There's some packs starting to split off back there already. Big pack out front. Got a couple of little packs. We got a pretty straight pack back there. We got 3 cars back here and these 2 back here. Let's see, where did Ethan Hoekstra end up after getting that? After that, definitely skipped over somewhere, probably actually in the very back. That's Jet Thompson. There's Ethan Hoekstra there. Beers will come across. Take up to lap 28 now. Wow, it'll be more getting ready to make moves when the lap starts and not lose the draft. at that time. Back there, trying to stay with the pack. This is a very huge pack right here. Well, 16 cars in this pack. That is nearly everyone on the lead lap. Think about here is Stevenson, Layla, and Woods out front running on lower fuel than everyone else. So there will end up having to be one pit stop. I don't know if it's going to end up just being these three or if the whole field is going to have to pit. And there they go, splitting off. 11 cars out front now. Hayes, Miku, Sampson, Gage, and E. Samuel losing the draft here. Officially lost the draft, almost 2 seconds behind. So 11 cars out in this lead pack now. As the lap traffic not too much further away. Let's see what strategy these three out front have though. Team, all of them racing for the same manufacturer, Ford. Right now they're won't chance. I mean, obviously it's a super speedway, anyone can win. Chance right now that we get a new winner, not very likely. Layla, who is already pointing her way into playoffs, would not be too much of an upset to win here. Dylan might be the only person pretty far back in points right now in the front pack. The pack should probably be in the playoffs right now. Let's take a check up on the other packs back here. Cody Hagen, Miku, and Gage gotten into a 3-car pack, while Samson and E-Sam are trying to keep up with them. Got Baby and Timmy back here in a 2-car pack behind them. The battle between teammates of Del Monte and Josh Olivet. Then we have about a 5-car pack here as Carson Sherman, Addison Matthews, Daniel Blanco, Connor Brown, and Timmy Blankenship. Last car on the lap right now. Then we have Jet Thompson and Crosby back here. Before the whole field behind them, the 11 cars. It's going to be very important to just follow the leader around these lap cars. Cars do get out of the way here. At least will not block our leaders most of the time. Leaders are going to go up high. And that kind of split decision there. Split second decision. Now that's going to split the pack up. Tyler Stevenson's going to be the one further away. And that sends River and Jacob Woods around the outside. Stevenson, now third. Layla is just going to follow them. Stevenson coming to pit road. On his own might not be such a good idea. Timing may not be that bad. See how that works out for that team. He's going to need that strategy to come out perfectly, which not a great chance. That sends our lead lap pack double filed out here, and Chet Thompson is trying to get his lap back. So there's Tyler coming off pit road right now. See how this works out. He might end up just getting back with this lead lap pack, which is exactly what he needs. Try to find him here. So there he is. That might be a little bit too much. Dylan getting aggressive there. Trying to go around the outside before the lap cars are here. Just going to tuck back in, and oh, here comes Jacob. Jacob, Layla's going to go with him. Right before the lap cars. That might be perfect timing. And the lap car is not doing these guys a favor. The lap car stuck, just double file now. River trying to go around the inside. Oh, Connor Brown cuts off our lead pack. Gonna go around the inside of some more. It's gonna be these three. This could be doing a huge favor to those drivers that just pit. River is gonna pull out ahead. He's gonna swing around these two lap cars right here. He's gonna attempt it. He doesn't have help behind. Dylan out front here. Lap cars separating them. This is Rafa in fourth. Has caught up to them. So lap cars actually keeping up to speed. Not really, but wanted. That's Tyler in front of them. This is surely going to come out to a strategy race with quite a bit of luck around the lap car situation. Tyler in front of them, and where did pitted and up right now. There's Jacob Woods with E. Samuel. These two it doesn't look like they end up too bad. Passing Tyler Stevenson around. Tyler Stevenson's going to go a lap down with that. That will keep Tyler Stevenson on the lucky dog position. We've never really seen a wreck here at Spearway so far. River's going to get screwed with this 3-wide situation. Just following back now. And that's going to lose him to 3rd position even right here. So 30, under 30 to go is fine now. And River is really trying here. It's just screwing him even more. Jay Walker, Dylan Martinez out front. It has really turned to a pit strategy race now. Here's nearly 4 wide back here. This is the 6th position there. He is leading that pack with the 5th. And the battle between Rafa and River for the 3rd position is still going on. They got Tyler in front of them. If they could just single file it out here between these 3, that would end up being very helpful. They are now coming up with more lap traffic. This is going to be putting more cars a lap down here. I believe all 4 of them. Dylan's going to be able to just fly around the outside, and Jay Walker not going to be able to do so. Next week is going to be Bristol, another one where lap traffic is sure to really, it's really going to come into play. You gotta be able to get around lap traffic really easy there, and looking like it's that way here. The top 2 back to being bumper to bumper. They found their way just around all those lap cars somehow. As here comes Rafa and Dylan, along with Tyler. See how they're going to try and play this out. Outside, River's not going to stand by that. He's going to go to the inside and try to get that 3rd position. Crosby's going to cut him off, and Rafa is going to be able to just go around the outside with that. River's still trying to get to the inside. He is almost turning Crosby there, going down the back straightaway. Jay Walker and Dylan out front by just 4 seconds. Can get around all this lap traffic. They got around Crosby now, but it's all this River does have his teammate in front of him, Tyler Stevens, who does have the speed to do it. Now, if we can just get around East Samuel here. So the baby's going to be between River and Tyler Stevenson now. See how River's going to handle this. He's got enough speed. He's trying to go down on the inside. Now he's going to just push the baby. And the baby moving up high. River's going to try down low. Gonna be able to get by the baby there and to the bumper of Tyler Stevenson. Maybe Samuel can get there too. That might not be too bad for them. Rafa stuck in a third wide situation with one of his teammates. Second time we've seen that today. And James Walker and Dylan out front by 8 seconds, almost 9 seconds. Back up front. Let's see. So these two have, well, will have cannon gauge coming up. That will end up putting him a lap down. To have 12 cars on the lead lap, which the next two would be Layla and Jacob Woods, who just pit. They were the latest two pitters. See what they can pull off. So it's Tyler and River are both catching Dylan and Jay Walker. So it's really just coming down to work with your teammates. How well you can work with your teammates. 7.5 seconds. They are catching pretty majorly. They will get there by the end, even if they do not have a pit stop. If they're in the pit stop and play, that is really going to just shake things up. So about 7 seconds to the leaders now for River. The leaders now have Cannon Gage in front of them. Should be pretty easy to get around Cannon Gage as he is all alone. They're just going to fly around the high side there. As Jay Walker's going to now slot back in. That is going to give a little bit of time for River. The momentum for these two is going to slow down there. Teammates, you got Newest working together here. You got Newest, 2 cars, DDM, 2 cars. You got Cannon Gage is now sticking with the leaders. That's not gonna help. That's not gonna help for River, but for the 2 out front in the aviation cars, that is gonna help them go get that win. On Jacob and Layla, they are in this huge pack right here. Still sticking together pretty well. Exactly what they need to do. Now entering the top 10. And Grayson Remsen is going to go down in front of Layla. fine. Jacob Woods and Layla are just flying through the field here. Just got around that whole pack right there. Alright, so River, yep, 10 seconds to the leaders now. They were not able to pick up a third car. That's what they'll need. They'll need a third car, and it's going to have to be about as good as Cannon Gage. With 20 to go here. And there's more lap traffic out here. See how our leaders handled this lap traffic. It's a lot of lap traffic. But they'll have probably 12 seconds ahead of River going into this. The baby came down pit road. That means pit road is active. Got drivers coming down already. Baby Joshua, leave it pit. We've got Monte pit road. That's East Samuel coming down. Hey, maybe it's a good idea to keep your eye on the leaders, but Jacob Woods and Layla, how is this going to work out for them? They've been slicing through the field just on their own. So it's 11.5 seconds back to River right now. And in pit road, that is Miku in pit road. Sherman Crosby. River did not pit that time. There's that big pack right there. That has our leaders in it. Side by side for the lead as they are 4 wide with some lap cars. Putting a lot of people a lap down. A lot of cars coming to pit road that time. Racing Remsen, Jet Thompson, and Connor Brown. Matthews. Let's see. And there's River coming down pit road. See how that works out for River there. Our current leaders out. There's Jacob Woods and Layla in the top 5. Well, there's Dylan. He is just finding his teammates everywhere on track right now. So we'll see about this time by. It's going to be for Dylan. It is going to be for Dylan. However, not Jay Walker. Jay Walker is going to be pretty much forced to stay out. So that is going to need to keep an eye on Jay Walker there. Maybe see him shaking the car to get more fuel out of this. He probably needed a pit right there. Staying as low as we can there. So even if he runs out of fuel now with all the speed he's carrying, he should be just fine to make it to his pit box. Yes, here he comes with Matthew. And there's Dylan coming out of pit road. Jacob Woods behind. So this mixed strategy actually is pretty decent here. Jacob Woods and Layla back here. They need to find... Jacob Woods is trying to cross Sherman. Trying to make it work with him. Second, let's see, Jay Walker is coming out. Too far behind Dylan already. Ooh, they're getting a little bit loose, those two mid cars. And Layla's trying to fly out through. So we'll go to our leader now. Dylan Martinez ahead of 9th place Cody Hagan right now. And they're nearing 10 to go. Nearing 10 to go with a 6-second gap. Dylan just kind of found a perfect spot. Things just went right for him this race, and Jay Walker, I mean, he's in a good pack. It's just they can't really get single file, it looks like. Behind, yep, Layla and Jay Woods are back together. They are very fast here, these two. They're really going to catch Jay Walker in no time. If they can at least stay around each other with these lap cars. And if they could even get Jay Walker in this pack here, that might just be enough to get up to Dylan. And Dylan, 11-second lead over Jay Walker. And the gap is still just increasing. So this pack has single file that. They now just need to get their momentum up. And there was Layla and Jacob Woods getting around those lap cars there. That gap to Dylan is decreasing very fast here with 10 to go. About a tri-oval lead for Dylan. And Jacob gonna get around just fine. Oh, maybe not. See how this turns out for them. Just getting pushed by Ethan Hoekstra. Jay Walker's 6-second gap to Dylan Martinez. For Layla, it is a they are battling there for the third position now. But it's 7.5 seconds to Jay Walker. Let's see if those two can figure it out with that pack there and there. Jay Walker, however, 4 seconds to Dylan Martinez in the picture now. Dylan Martinez is ahead of those lap cars. He is at least leading that pack. Oh, Jacob Woods, Layla gotten back to a tandem draft here. And it's 9 seconds to Jay Walker. Let's see. With Jay Walker in that pack, yes, they are losing on Jay Walker. Jay Walker 2 seconds to Dylan Martinez. Layla and Jacob are making up time now. Eight seconds back to Layla, 2 seconds up to Dylan. That seems coming off the road, so that's going to be bad strategy call for those teams that pitted that. Oh, that is going to be Layla and Jacob were on the same strategy, and it's only coming to 5 to go. I don't know if those two are going to have enough fuel to make it to the end or not. Seconds up to Jay Walker, who has caught the same pack as Dylan now. 23 seconds to Dylan. It's his pack is going to go around the outside, trying around the outside, almost getting underneath Matthew there even. 9 seconds back to Jacob. That cars in pit road. That is going to be Layla and Jacob. So that strategy call. Oh, that is actually just Layla. Where is Jacob? Jacob is still out here. Bad strategy call for those teams. Over up front for the lead. Dylan and Jay Walker. Both of them on the high side here in this pack with 5 to go. Coming to 4 to go. Keep an eye on Jacob there. And yes, Jacob will be coming to pit road. That is going to send him pretty far back. Oh. So we got River gonna pick up 3rd out of that. And for the win, for the lead right now, Dylan's still out front. 1 car separates him and Jay Walker. Three to go for Dylan. This pack here causing Jay Walker to be just not have enough for him right now. And Dylan's going to lead the pack. Check on Jay Walker, 3rd place. River, 31 seconds behind. That is huge gap. So, outside of the front 2, I believe it is just about decided. And with 2 to go, these two are gonna be really close here. That outside is starting to work, and Jay Walker is out there. 2 to go, and Dylan leading the inside while Jay Walker third on the outside. Of motion going on back there. That was enough to kick Dylan back. Jay Walker to your lead. Coming to the white. No, coming to two. No, it is coming to the white flag. Jay Walker coming to the white flag. Dylan stuck. And that luck not getting any better for that number 4 team. Jay Walker trying to be the first driver to get 2 wins on the season. Dylan pretty far back now. 2 whole seconds. Jay Walker, here it is around into the trial. Well, Jay Walker will be your first 2-time winner here in season 15. Dylan will come around in the 2nd position. 3rd place. Looking like, yeah, it definitely is going to be River here. River will come across in the 3rd position. Fourth place. A little bit of a battle here, Rafa and Layla. But there's not going to be a move made for that position. It's going to be Rafa 4th, Layla 5th. 6th place on his own, Jacob Woods. Everyone else was a lap down. So six drivers there will finish the race on the lead lap with that strategy. Next up, throwback race at Bristol. If you're wanting throwbacks, you can send them to me, or you can have me make you a throwback. So we'll see you at Bristol next week on Tuesday.